Good afternoon, members. I hope everybody enjoyed their week so far. Honestly, guys, wow. I'm really blessed to be giving you guys another market breakdown. And I've actually have been waiting on this pop-up to happen because I wanted to buy the premium, and I'm actually going to buy the premium of TradingView today. But so let me give you guys an update on what's going on. First off, this trade from last time, I told you guys to take profit around this area, and that's when we got out. Okay, now check this out, guys. I'm still very, very biased about this. Now it's very clear I'm already in these trades, like I said, and let's just break down this market, right? So guys, I laughed so hard at looking at this, guys. Look at this. 0, 1, 78, 61. Where does price bounce off of? Okay. So now I really think Euro JPY is actually tricking everyone to the downside. And the reason being is because, first off, the EMA has been respected, right? It's bounced to it, bounced to it. So it looks like it's just another lower high, but I want to make it very clear to you guys. This zone respected, but then it went through it and then bounced on the 61 fib, right? But you guys can see, if you look at this wick, this is just on the hour chart, but EMA's crossed over on the 1 hour. It looks like there's just a retest of the EMAs. So now I'm not gonna go too deep, but I hope you guys really understand what's going on here. Is that it broke through the zone. Okay, broke through the zone right here and went right through it. Bounced on it, went through it, went through it. Went through it. See, price doesn't really hang out in this area. Now it's a 15-minute chart. I'm sure if I look at the 1 hour, this was a wick, or the 4 hours is a wick, and then bounced on the 68 again. And then, guys, we bought this. We literally bought this. Now, robot members, you bought this. You got this. You already, profited from this. But what's going on here, right? So, Euro JPY and Euro USD and Euro JBP, although they have a similar long-term bias, which I'll get over in a minute, I'm actually in a sell right now. And the reason why I'm in a sell is because I see Euro JPY dropping, testing this EMA, because right now it still hasn't tested this EMA. So I see testing this EMA, but then honestly climbing up higher. Now, so overall bias is long term, but I do see it as I'm talking drop down more. Now, if we just extend this trend line, which you guys can see this trend line is respected, and until it's broken, we're not going to be seeing a huge rise pass through it. So I do expect a broken, thank you, I will do that. But so like I said, price literally seems like it's just going to bounce on this zone and then start flying up. So excited for this trade. If you guys, so let me show you guys something really cool. So essentially, price, depending on how long it takes, it could consolidate and then kind of hit the zone over here, or it could just fly up. But so essentially, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the Fibonacci from this to this. So you guys can see that the first target would be the 124.34 area, right? That's from so it'd be like 20 pips profit from right now. Second take profit would be the 78 fib, and then of course ultimately this red zone. So what I do want to put is a 40 pip trade basically from right here, right? And stop loss is going to be 123.85. That's just in case it wants to come spike. You guys can kind of see that there is a this is called a wick trend line right here, which all this stuff I'll be teaching in the course, of course. But yeah, so I do see this coming down. Look at this. It aligns perfectly with the EMA. It aligns perfectly with the zone. It aligns perfectly with this uptrend trend line. So I do see this rising. Easy trade, guys. Very easy to see the market. And you guys kind of see how I break the market. Literally, I don't have a specific like bias. Like I don't come in the market, okay, like look, I'm gonna find a buy opportunity, or I'm gonna find this opportunity. No, I just let the market literally speak for itself. But anyways, going to Euro JBP, right? This already hit take profit. Take profit literally within hours of the market breakdown. And I actually, when it came down here, I told everybody to buy in the group chat, and guess what? It rose to take profit again. And then now, what are we expecting, right? So, first off, looking at market, let's just go to a high. So when you guys kind of don't see that any areas on the 1 hour chart, like in this area of kind of where there's a support, go to a higher time frame, guys. Go to a higher time frame. Okay, kind of see where everything's at. Wow, every single trade, man. I gotta delete these stuff because they are. I'm hitting everything at this point. But anyways, so you guys can kind of see price is resisting. I see a lot of wicks on the 4 hour chart. Okay, just from even far away, I just see a lot of wick. So that is an indicator. Okay, that is a huge indicator. When price broke through the 61, of course it flew down. Now, considering Euro JPY is going to be a buy, right? I'm not, so it doesn't always have to correlate. So I'm kind of, wow. Look how beautiful that is on the 4 hour chart, guys. On the 4 hour chart. So what this literally tells me is, okay, first off, it didn't rise up right away, okay? Which literally tells me there might be a little bit of room before a drop. So what I see this happening is, it could honestly just go up to the zone right away, or maybe drop down a little more, kind of hit everybody's stop loss, and then rise to this zone. Okay. Now, why I do maybe expect it to drop a little bit more is because of the Euro JBP. I mean, the Euro JPY, excuse me. But this could inevitably just rise from the rip. Now, this is a longer trade than usual. This is about, I'll say 60 pips, 55 pips. And then stop loss, have it right below this Fibonacci retracement. That's probably a safe option for you. You guys can see Fib respected, very respected again, and then that's when the huge rise happened. So maybe, you know, a retest of this Fib before a rise is possibility for sure. Okay, so you guys can see right here, this is the take profit and stop loss for this trade that I'm actually in. Euro USD. So guys, I told everybody close out right here. Okay, I wasn't too confident with how everything was setting up. I might have called the rise a little bit before, but I told everybody to take profit, so everybody should be out. But looking at the 1 hour chart, right? Let me extend this zone because it's been respected. You guys can see that. So let me also, I like to clear. So I don't like to go, you know, explaining things without it being very clear to you guys. That's why I kind of. So guess what? So let me just switch this Fibonacci from this bottom to rise. Would you fucking look at that? Excuse my damn language, but look at that, guys. 61. The 61 is always respected. Bang, bang, bang. So, what do I see happening? Very, very, very simple. Now, it's a buy, right? But where do you put your stop loss and where do you put your take profit? And it's very simple. So right now, like I said, this might look like it just might come down a little bit more, even test this zone before a rise. But let me just keep the stop losses very tight. This definitely could come back to this fib before a rise, so kind of keeping it tight, but also a little bit of room underneath the last low and the Fibonacci. However, take profit. Let's just, if you want to keep it to the zone, that's a fairly respected zone. So you're risking 25 pips, 26 pips, and you're looking to make 30 pips. But this accuracy, guys, literally, you know what to do. But yeah, and actually, before I get off, I know this was kind of a shorter one, for the simple fact that I want you guys to literally just trade these right away when you get a chance, because every time I've been doing market breakdowns, guys, it literally has take profit within less than 48 hours. Most of the time, 20 hours. 24 hours, I mean. So, like, I'm trying to give you guys as much detail as possible and as little time as possible for you guys to enter and get out reasonably. So, with XRP, you guys can kind of see this is a longer term. This red trend line has been respected, and price rejected off this 78. Okay. Now this line over here was actually already a line before the fib, which is beautiful. So that shows me that it's been respected. So now I've actually entered a day-long opportunity in this, and I actually called it out in the group chat, in the channel. So if I just, here, let me do something for you guys. Kind of bring this to the back, just so you guys can see the actual, there we go. But essentially, I called this sell right here. I said that, price literally, actually, I bought it over here. So, I sold it over here, and price dropped, we took profit. Now it rose, hit the EMA, and I told you guys, I'm telling you guys right now actually to sell it. And I put my take profit just right here. So it is a, penny move, but if you guys do it right, if you guys day trade it right, put your stop loss right here, and then put your take profit down here, right? Now I've already, when I entered in this, it was more of a like this trade, which is it seems much more appealing because you're only risking a little bit. Now I do have buy limits down here too, so inevitably what's gonna happen is that this is actually gonna drop as it is right now, and it's gonna drop down here, and then it's gonna spike, and immediately I have buy limits to enter in again for the buy. Now this could drop down here and then start rising for the next bull run, honestly, and I honestly kind of hope so, even though I'm getting into buys right here. These are not huge lot sizes for the buy limits, so if it does come down here, guys, I'll be more than happy to buy more, especially at this red trend line that's been respected. And if I show you just on the 4-hour chart, look at this red trend line. Bam. Look how beautifully respected that is. Even back here. So if it does decide to continue dropping down here, I'm actually looking forward to buying. So my analysis literally stays the same from last market breakdown when it comes to XRP. So this could literally drop a little bit more, but you guys got to realize there's higher lows that are being made, which only tells me, and this trend line is coming to an end too, guys. You guys can kind of see that that's been very respected as well. So it's coming to an end, and once there's a break out of this trend line, it's honestly game over. I see this rising up to the moon. But if you guys would like any other currencies, I'm starting to do this thing where I'll actually start breaking down one extra currency, a market breakdown, just because I'm already making money off these trades, and it's just kind of nice to expand the level of trades. And I know you guys are interested into other currencies other than those three pairs. But hope you guys enjoyed this market breakdown. I know it wasn't too long, but there's no need to be. And that's why there's something you guys realize is that my charts are really relatively simple. They're not really too mainstream. But guys, call this one. I'm calling this one. Take advantage of it. And subscribe, like, and let me know how much you profit, okay? Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next market breakdown.